Ain't trying to get Boosie. Boosie did that to himself. Boosie know the people don't like him in Louisiana. Why are you going back trying to throw Boosie badges and give back to some people that don't give a fuck about you that try to hang you, boy? Some people want you in Angola, nigga, for the rest of your life. And if you keep on playing, she gonna go get Marlo Mike and bring him up, nigga. You really out of there.
Last place with that.
Oh, the Attorney General, nigga. How she getting this here? This ain't no, they talking like he getting down on the little boy. They want to go get Marlo Mike and bring Marlo Mike back. That's what they want to do. He better leave them people alone. He said, this is my last time. He said, I might not never come back to Louisiana.
Y'all nuts. Y'all not. I mean, they made it clear that you ain't welcome.
He been
for them to take a reach like this here where you can't even do no type of philanthropy work where you'll create a scholarship for somebody amongst your personal endeavors with a concert called Boosie Bash, and you're going to allocate some of the finances over to a scholarship for somebody that's been exploited by a state institution, a state educational institution that's really should be under investigation by the AG. The Attorney General ought to be investigating Southern University instead of bothering with Boosie.
They know it ain't Boosie, but we got to make an example out this
But
nigga.
y'all got people that hit this boy, punched this boy in his chest,
cool with that,
and he
boy.
come up
That's what we do in this fraternity. We everybody know this here. We talking about Boosie badass. Get him out of here.
He ain't punched nobody in their chest till they died, though.
Hey, man.
And the people that did come up dead and y'all tried to put on him, he beat them charges. So come on now, y'all got somebody that's got an open case right now. Y'all ain't even much biting on their heels.
This Louisiana.
Louisiana boy.
You see what we did with the C murder.
Louisiana.
You gonna be like Lee Lucas now. Keep fucking around, nigga. Keep fucking around, nigga. You gonna be like Lee Lucas.
He's right. Don't even go back out there, man. The Attorney General reaching that low.
Seen what they did to Jeff Perry?
What was that?
That nigga, he be hollering about how they fucked over. He know about Jeff Perry.
I don't know what that is.
Shit. You know Lee Lucas. You know all them niggas. Jeff Perry, Lee Lucas. These niggas, some niggas from out the Louisiana, Baton Rouge area and shit. New Orleans, you know, you got a bunch of them niggas, they catch them and be gone. Boosie just one of the lucky ones, my nigga, and he got blessed. And his state ain't fucking with him. When he was the underground Boosie, Baton Rouge loved him because he ain't had nothing. But soon as you start getting money, and then, nigga, you can beat murder cases and talk shit. And then you got people bagging you up. Man, nigga, get the fuck out of here before we kill you. Sugar diabetes having ass, nigga. That's how they looking at it. Before we spike your sugar up today.
That'll be next. Shit. If you can't get them one way, you already know death is around the corner.
Man,
if I can't get you in my jail cell, nigga, I'll step on you.
But Boosie just gotta move smarter and get the fuck up out of there, man. He know that, baby. Like, them people, that's why he left. If he thought Baton Rouge...
He ain't do nothing wrong, man. It's like shit. If I'm trying to, you know, clean
I'm trying to clean
laundry.
How can I clean when I got the people going against me?
That's the whole thing. How can I only learned that by attempting.
I was attempting to help a black...
one way.
Yeah, you can only learn one way.
They taught him. He learned now. Now, for one thing for sure, two things for certain, these are some felonious charges, and they probably won't see the light of day, and she gonna have to pipe down because whenever she bring that in front of a judge might let her know, like, hey, you really don't have no supporting effort in this squabble. Those people, if they have a gripe, they should not even have access to you for their gripe and their complaint. Their complaint should be with, like, is being expressed. It's been expressed that their complaint should be with a private attorney, their own personal hired attorney. It shouldn't be with the AG, the Attorney General of the state. No one has access to the Attorney General of the state for a complaint about a goddamn thing.
How the fuck y'all?
So this is making you look a certain way. So now with that being said, it can polarize you in a certain light, but it could polarize you in another one, where you will be able to be like, hey, you ain't let somebody come and exploit these people. That's what you're trying to make it look like. But then it can also look like, hey, We got a lot of complaints in this state about people being exploited and harmed and shit. And we've been reaching out to many different entities that can reach to you, and they never reach you.
Never. But how you pick a Boosie case and jump over my shit?
So I think you need to stop, shorty.
Somebody.
I believe the judge gonna let her know, hey man, I'm not picking that, I'm not bringing that.
No, they gonna pick it up because Boosie know, Boosie fit, he know.
Listen,
bro. Man, listen, Hillary Moore, all them songs you done made by Hillary Moore and disrespect. I know Hillary Moore, and I ain't never been up
Who
there.
is Hillary Moore?
That's the district attorney that wanna hide his funk ass.
Yeah, they'll be all right, but the thing is this though, everybody fight cases in the media, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You want to fight this in the media and you all AG, bitch, you come up for an election at some point.
They don't care. This Louisiana, like you told me, they different from other states.
They get walked into their position.
They can do whatever they want to do.
And they don't have like no expiration.
This ain't like we in Texas.
I get what you're saying, but it still look nasty.
They don't give a fuck about it being nasty, nigga.
No, listen.
Fam.
It still look nasty.
We know.
Know why?
Why?
Because if what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All these other complaints that were supposed to reach you
didn't reach you. You never picked them up.
But they better start reaching.
They're not gonna pick it up. I'm gonna overlook them. I don't want to look at. I'm on Boosie, nigga. We want Boosie. I don't care about nothing.
So now when you stay on that path,
yeah,
and the feds come in,
let the feds come.
All right,
they can beat. They let them people beat.
Slow down. Listen.
I'm listening to you.
Average citizen can make a complaint to the feds, homie.
I believe you.
All right, so now we got all this proof that nobody else complaints reach you. If the feds go to start looking at you, see, and it won't even be behind Boosie. You know who it'll be for? Your adversary in the new election session. The person that want to get elected amongst our election periods. They'll make a call and say, man, you know, this bitch, she been moonlighting with different people to try to railroad this boy Boosie and woo. They'll fix up something for you. A lot of time, see, this is their arena. This how they play. Right. This how they fight. We ain't got no business in that arena. This they gladiator arena. This they shit.
Right.
But when you get in there, you gotta know how to navigate through that shit. So when you got the state that's sitting up and playing unfair with you, the only people you can make grievance to is the feds. That's how we end up with civil rights laws. Because the states wasn't trying to hear us. Do you get what I'm telling you?
I get what you saying.
So you got to go to the feds. So all I'm saying is Boosie can launch a complaint against that attorney general for what she doing and point out the fact that she don't address other matters with the same vigor and tenacity that she is doing with him like that. Well, she won't even bother the university that facilitated
this murder.
That accepted and facilitated the institution called a fraternity that haze people. They have a practice that the school, that educational institution, know that they do these type of weird things to people, and they have a poor regulation on how they haze people and initiate them into their fraternities and sororities.
Right.
They've had many complaints and stuff about these practices where the school either suppress it and or along with the school, the state never allowed people to holler from the bottom like, hey, the school ignored my complaints. Attorney General. Bitch, I know you just saw me waving at you. And bitch just keep walking.
Keep walking, flock y'all.
But Boosie come down here.
Yeah.
She do a about face and run over there and start filling out paperwork and typing up charges and shit. That right there is where she end up making it obvious that she have a
vendetta out for this boy.
A vendetta out for him, and he can make grievance to the feds to where the feds will be subject to, hey, we got to respond to this nigga complaint, because you don't even respond to your own statesman's complaints. The women and the men in your state that try to reach out to you, you don't even respond to them.
Yeah.
But you're responding to this.
Real quick.
Along with the fact that you won't even go regulate that state university about how they patronize institution called whatever fraternity they called in their hazing process. You won't investigate that. And even if you do investigate that, you gonna option it off to your investigators. You're not gonna take it up on your own, but you take up Boosie on your own. So when Boosie make these grievances, they're extremely obvious that you have a vendetta. And there's nowhere around that, bitch. You gonna have to explain yourself to somebody. And I do understand Louisiana had Neapolitan laws. I know that the feds keep their hands off of them for the most part. But when you don't have nobody else to go to, you're supposed to go to the feds because that's where your tax dollars go. And it circulate through all these 50 states. So you do have a voice with the people. So that's where you start at. You don't go over there hollering at Louisiana and trying to holler at the governor, because the governor of Louisiana right now is the recent or most previous Attorney General of Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is the capital. That's where all of their politicians are coming out of for the whole state of Louisiana. Baton Rouge is the state capital.
Right.
The fella Landry, I can't remember his first name, last name Landry. He's the governor. He used to be the Attorney General back when Alton Sterling got stepped on by the laws. And he let them laws make it. Like, it was, man, they ain't do nothing wrong killing that nigga. Landry, he the governor of Louisiana now. Whoever this lady is, her last name Morel or something Morel.
Well, look here, man. We coming back, y'all. Like and subscribe, man. We coming.